Creating great teams is hard enough when everyone is local and shares the same office space. In global teams, members come from different cultures and different countries and many times also work together from different locations. In these teams, communication easily deteriorates, misunderstandings ensue, and collaboration suffers. The solution here is to consciously define the why, how and what of a great team and a great product. In an ideal situation, the team comes together at the start of the collaboration for a 2-day kick-off session, during which the foundation of greatness is laid. At ProAwareness we call this a kick-on. Day 1 is the team definition day. On this day, the team comes up with 3 deliverables and a bond. The morning activities are all intended to get to know each other and to learn about each other's culture and values. I use activities like the personal map or the journey lines to get to know each other on the both personal and professional side. Also, we do a cultural awareness session with the help of the culture map. The 8 dimensions of the culture map offer a framework to talk about cultural issues that could influence collaborating optimally in a cross-cultural team. I spoke elaborately on the need to create cultural awareness and the culture map in my other lecture on culture in global software engineering. In the afternoon, the team gets into translating each team member's drivers into a vision for the whole team. The vision is a sentence that inspires and fulfills all team members to go to work every day. I use the golden circle to give the team members understanding on why awareness of the why is important to become a great team. All team members explore their own why. Why do they do what they do? From this inspiration, the team members work together to formulate their statement on why their team does what it does. When the team goes through phases of difficulty or unclarity, the vision provides them a common ground to continue. Then the teams work on aligning on values. I use the model of Patrick Lencioni on the 5 behaviors of cohesive teams. This team dynamics model gives the team direction in the behaviors of cohesive teams. In other words, it helps the team to reach its objectives. Also, this model gives insight in what behaviors are dysfunctional. Those are not helping the team. Looking at the golden circle, the creation of the values is the how. Values are actionable and help the team realize their why. The values are delivered as the second important deliverable of the first day, the team manifesto. A team can use this as a guideline on what behavior is expected from the team members. It is also a means to hold each other accountable to behavior. The third deliverable are the working agreements, in which the team aligns around means of communication, methods of collaboration, and ways to share information. Part of this is, for instance, deciding on the meeting structure and the timings of the meetings. Also, decision on who will travel when and how to deal with dependencies are part of this session. The day is closed with a dinner with the whole team in a restaurant that serves the food of at least one of the countries represented in the team. Sharing food and drink helps in breaking the ice and creating a bond within the team. Day 2 of the kick-on is focused on the product that the team is going to build. Involvement of the business owners and stakeholders is required here to add the needed value in this session. A vision of the product is created through a product vision board of Roman Pichler. This canvas facilitates the team to formulate a target audience for the product. It also forces the team to think about the problems the product solves and the benefits it will provide. Furthermore, it lets the team answer questions around how feasible it is to develop the product and how the product will benefit the company. The team will also define a minimum viable product and a value stream with the input of the business owner and stakeholders. Based on this clarity, the product backlog will be created and prioritized by the product owner. After these intensive 2 days, on the third day, the team can start creating the first sprint backlog in their first sprint planning meeting. And 2 weeks later, the first value will be added to the organization. Often it takes effort to convince a customer to spend the first 2 days on a kickoff session. Initially they think it will waste their time they could have spent building the product. At ProAwareness, not doing a kick-on is not an option, and many times the customers agree to it reluctantly. Afterwards, I always get the feedback that they never expected the 2 days to be so well spent, and often they give back that they feel the trust and commitment within the team and within the customer-supplier relationship is largely dependent on the kick-on.